Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mars Warlocks. I had a bit of trouble getting this running again because for some reason the graphics settings decided to, I'm assuming, change, and they went, no, I don't feel like working anymore. So I had to delete all the settings and the save, and it was just chaos. There's people here.
Find the prisoner's guns now. They say a mole queen attacked the technomancer's disciple, and he was mad as hell.
Okay. See if I end up having to, I'm going to go back to the camp at the end of this and then do a montage, so to speak, where I run around the camp, cutting big chunks out. Ow! But it's going to take me a bit to get reused to the combat system again, so sorry in anticipation that it goes all badly. Ow! I'm trying to get out of there. Damn camera angle. Also, I'm a lot more used to the combat system for Blade Symphony. So this is going to take a while. Right, that's what I'm trying to do. Why didn't it work though? Anyway, find the prisoner's weapons, blah blah blah. I get it.
Find the prisoner's guns now. They say a mole queen attacked the technomancer's disciple, and he was mad as hell.
Oh, let's get out of there. Try and oh, you've got a gun. I was trying to block that, it really just... There. Ow. Come on. Fiddlesticks. Good, he's wounded now. Let's just keep on him. There we go, right, good. One's down. Whoa! You've got goggles on, unfortunately, so just keep beating the snot out of you. There we go, that'll do. Seems Innocent's able to handle himself right now. Ow. God, it takes too long to beat the crap out of someone. Oof. Right, there we go. That went well. Oh, don't tell me we're going to be given the choice to kill him or not. Oh. Using serum extraction, syringe Ray can drain the serum from his defeated enemies. Extracting serum is lethal to the victim and will affect Roy's reputation. After a battle, press E to... Okay. Oh, well, this is interesting. They know my face, so... Oh... can I loot this guy at all? No. Oh, this is difficult. If I kill the guy and they find out it's me, the Technomancer is going to have more volition to actually beat the snot out of me, but if I leave him alive, there's a possibility that he'll go a little kinder on me, because I helped him earlier and I saved his apprentice from mortal danger by telling her what to do. So maybe the apprentice will actually help in that situation. so I think we'll leave them alive. I don't have a feeling this is a bad idea. Also, can I get their guns? Never mind. Right, let's get our weapons back. As I said though, if this ends up being lock-in, from now on you have to go straight to the thingy, I'm going to go back and finish off. There we go. So do we go back now? Yeah. Right, let's get back then. But yeah, there's my justification for it. I bet Hyperion's justification will be, well, he's dead, he can't talk. Dead men tell no tales. Which, yeah, true, sure, go for it. That's kind of the situation I was stuck between, because the guys weren't really evil, they were told what to do. So beating them up for Mars would really do nothing, if you know what I mean. But let's get back. There we go. Return back to the crater, probably get told off Wilsonsy. So, do I have to do legwork? Ah, good. Nice. Hello. That's the roof. Right? Yeah. That's the roof, yeah. Yep, that's the roof.
So it looks like you wanted to put the theory to test. Bob told me.
Okay.
Hey, don't sweat it. I'm cool. All I want is to go with you. It wouldn't be my first try, you know. Well, so give. What's the plan?
I suppose you might be useful. I'm making sure we got enough water for the trip, and
Also, I think the volume's a bit low. Give me a second.
We're going to be leaving by train after creating a diversion just before, of course, with the help of the mutants, for example.
Jesus, you thought of everything. You're a pretty good planner, I gotta say. All right. If I can help, let me know.
Okay, sure. So, I think I'll start employing the help of the mutants soon, but first off, I think I have to increase the volume. Because Hyperion managed to employ the help of the mutant and Bob. I was about to say police officer, because we call them Bobbies sometimes. Well, Scotland doesn't, but, you know, England does, and they're jolly and good and all that. You know, like, oh, jolly good, our chappy. It's like, what? Gather parts the mechanic needs. Ah, okay. Right, so you still not cleaned the corpse of this dog up. Interesting. Nothing here. Hyperion had a guy that was standing right here facing out the way. Where's my guy that's standing right here facing out the way? Oh. Can I talk to these guys at all? Nope. Person of interest is over here apparently. Oh yeah, the mechanic, right. One minute. There's a symbol there. That's for this guy down here.
What do you want?
Right, Joe. I want some
Show me what you have
business.
to sell.
Let's have a look. Have they upgraded the stock? No. And I'm still poor as anything. So, what can I do anyway? Go to character. Combat genius. I'd like to have it, but unfortunately not yet. Higher chance of loot, that sounds nice. Cruel? Rate reputation bad. Interesting. Recycler enables transformation of common components into a crafting kit. Expert, okay. Unlocks the best craftable items. Nice. So let's have a look there. I'm sure we got some skill points. Yep. So nail gun attacks do 15 more to chance to wound. Okay. Nice. But I'm sure there's more health I could get. First off, let's have a look down here before I start choosing stuff up there. Plus 5 damage on guard block attacks. Nice. And guard break attacks, my mistake. Signs of evasion. I thought I got that already. Adds a small area of effect onto guard breaks. Okay. So I can hit multiple people. Not encounter electricity. Minus 25 while evading would be very useful. Plus 30 damage. Yeah, so I'll get more damage. Plus 10 damage on successful. Oh. Ah, right. Oh. Interesting. Allows you to parry projectiles. There's no need for that right now. Yeah, I think we'll go for less damage on me, and we'll have a look up here. Hot shot nail guns do 30 more damage. Crafting ammunition requires fewer parts. Yes. Yes. Just yes. So, guess I need to run around the camp a little more. But first off, I'll have a look in here, and we'll get that other kit for. Oh, hello. You want to talk?
So, any news? It's getting worse here.
Nothing for now.
Okay, sure. But we'll get the parts for the mutants.
Nothing to do there right now. It'd just get me in a heap of shit.
What? Have we already done that? One second, I'm lost here. I'm sorry about this. Side quests. The Blues persuade Bob to speak, collect samples of dogs, hand him an assistant. Fights, quests, a diversion. Take the tools, right, okay, to Scarum. Or Scrum, however you say it. So we'll get round there. We need more samples as well, so I'm assuming in the dog camp we'll get attacked by some dogs. No, not the dog camp, the mutant camp. Yeah, there we go. It appears I was right. Try and trap him between Innocence and me again. Innocence, get back here. Can I tell Innocence that? Orders. Active. On target. Defensive stance, right? Come a little closer. Ah, come on, you're stupid, aren't you? Right, attack the nearest enemy, but you get the back end, okay? Oh, God's sake. Ooh! Ouch. Hey! We're getting there, enemy. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Right, So it seems that the best way of actually dealing with the dogs is to hit them once, run around them, they'll try and turn around to get you. And why are you walking with your knife out?
What do you want with me, man?
Then run around them again and hit them again. So, I have what you asked
I
for.
held up my end of the deal. Here are your tools.
Okay. So what will we give? Will you give me in
Respect our agreement.
whatever?
You have aided our cause, and we will aid yours by waiting for your signal.
Okay, sure.
Perfect.
Is that
Continue
it?
to get ready. Won't be long.
Okay.
When everything on our side's in place, I'll let you know and you can start your riot.
Mm-hmm.
I would never have thought of helping organize a dust revolt. I didn't think they could feel things like wanting to revolt or injustice.
Oh, that's because you're a
You
moron.
gotta remember that even a dog can turn on its master, and the dusts are a lot closer to us.
Sorry, I'm just
I
having
see that now.
tea
I
here.
never talked to one of them before. Now I feel kind of ashamed, actually.
Well, that's what happens when you have racism. And the belief that subhumans are worse than you. Ah, that's what I was looking for. See, I saw this from Operion. But Mulbone. Yes. Right now, the physical damage is lower for one reason and one reason alone. I've not upgraded it yet. Yes. Curiosity. Alright, the physical damage is up, but the critical chance and stuff's down. Okay. So we'll work up this. 2 damage, 2 damage. Looks quite funny actually. I imagine that's what the Flintstones have or something. 2 physical damage and damage reduction. Nice. 5 physical damage and damage reduction. Okay, 3 damage reduction, dust mace. 8? Oof, nice. 6. Looks quite mean. 8. And a 10% chance of wounding. I think I'll go for straight out damage though. So what was the damaging one? 8? Yeah, seems to be. So we'll go with that. A dust mace. I've already crafted it. Nice. Hehe. And 1 damage reduction. No, critical hit chance. 2 critical hit chance. 1 physical damage. Damage and damage reduction. 1 extension. 3 physical reduction. Must be something better. Iron guard. That's quite nice. I think I'll do that though. Reinforced leather. And yay. So now we have 10 more damage and 3 more critical hit chance. Nice. Very nice. How about this? Forgot about the forearms. I want to put some chitin in there but at some point, but right now, yeah. Well, we've got plenty of cloth, so we can put metal in for the time. Actually, wait. Cloth, physical damage, yeah, we'll put metal in for the time. Because we've got plenty of cloth, so if it does waste cloth, then shrug. Who gives a damn? Right, so, oh, aye. Let's get out of here. What else we got to do? So first off, I'll go and talk to the dog master. I just noticed the shining pile of stuff. Gathered 2 of 5. So maybe actually there's something in here for them. If you know what I mean, for the mechanic. Maybe there's something in here. So I'll go up to the top, then I'll work my way back down. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Keep coming this way. Nope. What about over here? Nope, that was just dust. Sorry, I thought the dust were actually piles of crap, so to speak. So, did that pile just glow up again? No. Right. I think they do actually respawn once you enter a new area. The piles of stuff. So I guess in technicality you could farm by continuously going to the same place, but sounds boring as hell to me.
Yes?
Just curious. Got a minute to
I have a
talk?
few questions to ask you. What battles
Just
did you
curiosity, what he's got to say.
Mostly skirmishes. Lots of trench warfare around the shadow lines. Not good memories. Pretty bad, actually.
Well, duh.
hear that.
It's war.
fight? War's pretty disgusting, but it seems like it's the only thing going on in this rock.
And you? Seeing how you fight, you must have been something at the front.
I wasn't in it for the glory. I don't like being front and center in a slaughter, and I wasn't trying to draw attention.
What did you do before the war?
I got drafted.
Not much. My parents had a store and I was going to take it over. I was sort of learning the tricks of the trade. But I wasn't really into it, to be honest. I preferred hanging out with my friends. And you?
Wow. A dozer?
I was the guild's dowser, didn't you know?
Really? Well, that must have been something.
You can't possibly imagine. Actually, I did lots of
Yeah,
little
you
jobs.
guys can hear as well, just so you
It was
know.
a lot of fun, but you gotta do what it takes.
You know people in
You
the
know
camp?
people in this camp?
There's got to be people I fought with, but I don't really see any familiar faces. Except maybe... Anyway, that would be really weird.
What?
Oh, go ahead, laugh at me. I'll just shut up.
Up to you.
It doesn't even laugh at you, you moron.
Come on, let's go.
Whatever. Let's just... Yeah, let's boogie, so to speak. Don't stop laughing at me. Let's just shut up and... grow up here, so to speak.
So, any news? It's getting worse here. Even though I isolated the
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
really think they're all gonna die anyway.
Nothing for now. I'll come back when I know
What?
more.
Oh, right, I have to go and talk to Vet first. Oh. I was about to drink some tea while they chatted as well. Okay, let's shove on. So, we'll get back to the cafeteria and, you know, probably pick a fight with a few people, you know, the general fun malarkey stuff like that. So, let's go. And, I think it was this way? Yeah, there we go. That wasn't hard.
Here, I have
Is
this
that right?
message
Yeah,
made.
there we go.
Hope you can find a cure.
It's a bit dark in here.
Easy to find a cure with this type of infection. But we can make a vaccine for the other dogs. Come back and see me later.
Alright.
Okay. By see you later, do you mean right now?
Hey, you really think I just waved my
Oh,
magic
okay.
wand to do this kind of analysis?
Yes!
Stop dreaming, buddy. Especially as I have to do it in the kitchen with all this shit equipment. I need a bit of time.
Oh, fine.
Alright, take it easy. I'll come back later.
Or I'll send the dog master round. Ugh, fine then. I'll do another mission. God. My God. Metal Gear. I don't know. some reason just had Solid Snake in my head. Oh. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. No, we'll leave it. They're not well fed enough, so to speak, you know. I don't imagine they'll have much serum in them. Anyway, hello Bob.
The Bare Knuckle King. What do you want?
You don't look well.
Talk about your problems.
Listen, it's all real nice, gotta admit. But can you tell me how it's any of your business?
Yeah, you're one of the friendlier guards.
Talk with you.
Yeah, I bet. But as for worrying about me,
You're not gonna need persuasion.
Yeah, I would do that.
I'm fine. So if you're bored, go for a walk. Anything. But get out of my face, okay?
Oh, okay. So I have to act a little cooler, so to speak.
You don't want to talk about your problem.
Listen, it's all real nice.
You're one of the
Right, okay.
The only thing I really want to hear is lots of dirty gossip.
You're a fucking idiot. Everything's a joke for you, huh? Gotta admit, probably the right method.
And? You were saying?
Got nothing to tell you. It's just horrible here. Always the same stuff to do. Always the same ugly faces.
Ouch, I'm hurt. Well,
Bored to death.
my two different coloured eyes are hurt.
Sent to the front. Then here to watch over a bunch of guys. I never asked to be a soldier. Okay, I make some money, but it's not like I could spend.
So were you conscripted?
What's it good for?
Yeah, at least you're getting
We don't
paid.
know when or even if we're going back home. And we're not making a cent.
Oh,
Wife back home, maybe?
Yeah, things were good, just the two of us before the war. We were even thinking about having a kid, and then really gets me, not being with her.
You could get a pass or something. Maybe you could get transferred.
Obvious you're not abundance. No such thing as passes. If I get sent anywhere, I'll be sent to the front. And I've seen my share of what's going down there.
There's gotta be
and
a
you'd
way.
prefer to be here than there.
Yeah, if I was to get declared an invalid, it's the only way.
I don't know how it works where you're from, but in Aurora, a guy does that and gets caught, he's a goner.
Here too. But they can't stop me from thinking it, right? I haven't done anything wrong yet.
Yet. I could mess you up. If that's all it takes. I'll think about it. You could escape. Yeah, probably that one. Instead of beating the crap out of him.
If you could get out of here, you could go back to your wife.
You crazy? And be on the run the rest of my life?
Yeah,
Hey, listen up.
we'll let him
I
in.
don't have to repeat that kind of thing. I'm thinking about escaping by taking the train.
You insane?
And we're going to call him Thomas.
And I guess you want to go back home. What would I do there?
I've thought of everything, and once we're out of here, we can split up on a shadow path and you can go back home. After all, we're closer to your place than ours.
Your idea is absolutely insane.
You could get back to your wife, and you'd never have to stand guard in this rat hole again.
That's...
Okay. Yeah, there we go. We've employed his help
You're
now.
right. I think I'll go with you.
We're getting everything we need for the escape. When the day comes, we'll set off a diversion to keep your buddies busy and get out.
Oh. Yeah, later gotta go. So, we've now managed to employ his help. Oh, we got some more points. So, guess I'll fling it into. Ah, yes, Hotshot looked quite nice. And you know what? I can just take it for 2 points. And there we go, we finished up with Hotshot. Find out why Bob is depressed, 1 of 3. Wonder what the other ones are then. 3 points could get Snooper, I guess. But it just doesn't sound very handy to me. Right, we've got Apprentice Handiwork. We're to craft 10 items. It costs 4 points. Right, okay, so 10 items, shouldn't be too hard. Homemade grenade, explodes on impact. Crafting kit. I probably need actually injections now to think about it. Holy. It takes quite a lot. Let's craft ammunition then. That's unfortunate. Right, we'll just leave the ammunition then. Yeah, let's just get back out there, I think. And we'll think about that a bit later. Right, come on. There we go. So, after we clean up all the side quests, I think I'll have a look at some of the actual reading materials so I can get a bit more of a backstory of the universe. Oh, do I have? No, I'm assuming I have to talk to the vet. So,
Hey, you really think it is?
alright, fine. I think I know how to solve this problem of yours and the time and stuff. Why you stand? Alright, okay. Thought I was meant to talk to him there for something. I was like, what do you want from me? So, if I go through here, then I'm assuming if I go back through here, instead go back through here, I'm assuming it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm finished. It's just a guess though. And hello.
Hey, you really?
Oh, fine. Fine then. Okay,
Nothing to do there right now. It just get me
Sure.
a heap of shit.
well, give me a little second and I'll be back. Oops, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked and he was right in front of me. Problem?
More Queen looked happier than you do. What's up?
You know, I've tried several times to get out of this hole, but I don't have the nerve to try anymore. They took my lucky charm after the last time.
You're still here. You sure it was really that lucky?
Okay, let me guess, I'm to go and grab it.
I'd be dead 100 times over without it. Well, the guards took it, that son of a bitch, if he needed it. Since then, I can't even play craps.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't promise anything.
Okay, sure. But my diary can. I can't promise anything. Get Jay's lucky charm. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to that afterwards. I'm going to explore a little down here and see if there's anything that I can actually get from any scrap piles or anything that's possibly back here. I don't actually know. I'm just assuming that there is stuff to help the mechanics back here, but it seems not. No. Okay, fine. Fine. How about back here? Nope, nope. And we can't go this way? Oh, we can, we? Ooh. I think we'll go there afterwards. I'm not finished back here at Camp 19. Are you willing to talk to me?
Get out of here and go blow it somewhere else. You hear?
Go do some gardening or hoeing. Yeah, That wasn't crude at all. Hoeing. I'm actually seriously wondering what's happened here, because even our own Mars colonies seem better than these. If you know what I mean? In the way of, hey, if we actually went to Mars, we'd have, you know, shelter. Like, proper shelter. They've obviously terraformed the planet. Apart from that, though, there's very disreputable condition. It seems that there's not very much to do here, though. Good that we're sticking to the one fight episode so far. It's not been an episode without a fight. Yeah, it seems that we're to go back through to the other place. So let's go and do that. Have you got my... I bet he hasn't, and I'm just gonna get told I'm not a medical worker again.
Hey.
Yeah, right. Maybe we can just talk to the kennel master and he'll go and get it himself. Well, let's go. Yes, I have taken quite a reaction so far. And it's been considerably different than it has been for appearing. Sorry about that, I'm using one hand here. I'm drinking with the other. There we go. Oh, hi. What? Dog's going mad. Well, what I was saying is hit it once and then kind of walk around it. Hit it again, walk around it. Hit it again and then just keep walking around it slowly. There we are. And I keep trying to press B to bow.
Dog used to be so friendly. What's wrong with it?
I don't know, but or do I actually? But whatever. We'll just take its hide. Talk to the mechanic.
So?
Don't have everything.
Ah, that's unfortunate. So, anything back here? Yes, there is. And what's this? It was blue, that's why I'm like, what is this? Ah, right. There we are. It was simple enough.
So?
Here, I got everything.
Got it all.
Pencil pushers around here could learn a lesson from you. When I think
That's because I'm not pushing pencils, I'm pushing equipment.
Listen, I'm still looking for equipment, so what I propose is to trade for anything like that you find.
Ooh, nice.
In exchange, if you need stuff, I'll let you browse through my stocks.
I want to see your stocks, please.
What you got in
Deal.
stock?
Oh man, he's gonna show me all his stuff right here. Oh, sorry, just ugh. The way he speaks just gets to me personally. I'm sorry. Reinforced prison uniform? That's actually a little better than what we've got currently. Unfortunately, we can't grab it. Could sell electrical components. Rare electrical We've got plenty of chemical components, don't we? Not enough. Oh, right, yes, that's buying. So, selling. How much would our... That would go for 10. That would give us 49. So, 49 then... Sell the crack tube. Crack tube is currently useless to me, so we'll sell that. I think we sold it. Unless we got more than one crack tube. And then we can sell that for another 10, which gives us 50. Which will be enough. Huzzah! So, we'll sell that. I know it's a torn prison uniform, but you know, the one we had before was better, but it's only because this one hasn't been reinforced with chakram. Chakran. Chitin, sorry. I keep saying chakram. Chitin and the likes. So if we do that, we can now have a look and see what we've got a bit of an abundance of. Got a bit of an abundance of scrap metal, but it really doesn't go for much. Could get rid of some chemical components because I've got way too many of them, in personal opinion. We'll leave it there. Crafting kit, homemade grenades. We've not got any though. Right. It would have been quite interesting if we could sell it. I'm sitting there like, we've not got any. Roy. You're doing it all wrong. You wear the suave coat to show that you're better than everyone. You know? Actually, there might have been something better than that. I'll do. Knees. Metal. Now it looks like Isaac Clarke or something. Chitin. It would be really nice to have some chitin. It's also be really nice to have leather. Interesting. Well, we'll do that. And forearms can also be metal. There we are. Believe our new coat's better than the old one. I could be wrong, of course, but hey, it's what I believe that matters, isn't it? Yeah, I believe that's the way it works. It may actually be a good idea to get that. Because now when I loot dogs I might get more out of them than I was beforehand. Can I talk to you anyway? No. Interesting.
What can I do for you, prisoner?
The sit
Any news about the
dogs.
epidemic?
Huh? I'm not here to give out information.
I thought that's what your job basically was.
What can I do for
No,
you,
whatever.
prisoner?
Got any work for me?
Job for me, maybe?
Sorry, but I can't think of anything for you to do just now.
Fine.
Too bad. See ya.
Laters.
Hey, just a sec, prisoner.
What?
Forget it.
I don't get you.
Nothing. An idea like that. Come on, get out of here.
What, have you lost your tongue? Cat's got it or something? I could always knock this guy out if you want. He seems to be a real pain and just hanging around this office. Just go ta, you know, ta. Just, okay, fine. So, what do you want?
I still can't get over my...
He wasn't acting normal.
Oops, sorry about that. Right
Several
click.
of the dogs have been attacking people for no reason lately. The cook found a vaccine, but too late for your dog.
Nice animal. And a good dog. I mean, usually. Thanks for helping me. Would have been tough on my own.
Forget it. I was in the neighborhood. I was coming to see you. Actually.
Really?
Jay told me you have his lucky charm.
Oh, right,
He'd
yes.
like it back. Maybe we can come to a deal.
His lucky charm, huh? Yeah, I understand. Here, take it. I owe you that much.
After all, you just saved his life. So, yeah, damn right I owe you. You owe me. So... Dogmaster.
It's getting worse here, even though I isolated the dog.
Yes. Well, okay, so we're not going to tell that we got the vet, you know, whatever. Can I talk to any of you guys? You're all just like, whatever. Probably because I bet the snot out of one of them. Ah well, we'll just have to go round and we'll talk to the vet, see what happens. Hopefully with any luck, he'll have the vaccination. We can run round, give the vaccination. then read up about this universe a little for the last 15 minutes.
Hey Roy, it worked.
Good, finally.
On top of that,
So I just had to trigger that dog.
There's no risk, apart from getting bitten. The type of fungus the dogs were infected with has no effect on people.
Humans.
And you did all that in the kitchen.
Not like I had much of a choice. The doc didn't want me over at his place. Scared of patients getting infected.
It's true that the kitchen's a lot safer to avoid anyone getting infected. It's not as if all the prisoners eat here. Whatever. Give me the vaccines. I'll take him to the dog master. He's waiting for him.
Okay. So we've got that.
Hi, Roy. Can I do anything for you?
Why do you kind of stand over there awkwardly? Anytime I speak to someone, you're awkwardly just standing behind, waiting for me to stop. So, any news from Bob to start
Always
with?
hanging out in the same sector. Not like he's got a lot of activity.
And he still looks like he's going to a funeral?
Oh, you noticed that too. Anyway, no. Seems better, in fact. Probably waiting on a letter from his girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Here, got your lucky charm. You could have told me it was a picture of your wife.
Well, didn't want you thinking I get all sentimental. Anyway, thanks, buddy. You're a
Sorry, just adjust the microphone there.
Here, take this. I mean it. As thanks.
What have you given me? Crap ton of leather? That'd be interesting. Was it a big pile of money? A big laser gun? Laser rifle? 10... whatever. I actually thought it might have been something useful, you know. Well. So, we'll finish off Mean Dogs. Oops. Don't know how stairs work, of course. And we'll see what to do from there. As I said, I'll probably end up just reading if I remember that's everything. If it's not everything, then I'll obviously finish off what it is I'm to finish off. So, hello.
News? It's getting worse here, even though I isolated.
Yes, right, okay, we get it.
Relax. The cook made a vaccine. Says it will stop new cases.
Thanks. Nice of you to look after all that. Hadn't been for you, all the camp dogs had gone crazy and attacked everybody. Our technomancer barbecued guys for less than that. Here, take this. It ain't much, but if it can help you out.
You're just gonna stare at that wall. Don't think he's actually ever moved. He's been like that since the fight, I believe. Huh. I could be wrong, but I believe he's been like that since the fight. I'll go and have a look later. Ah, yes, right, okay. I get it. So let's go and we'll talk to this guy.
What can I do for you, prisoner?
Any work for me?
A job for me, maybe?
Sorry, but I can't think of anything
No.
for you.
bad.
Okay. Laters.
Hey, just a sec.
Oh yes, we get it.
Nothing.
I would beat the snot out of someone, but you won't tell me who. So how are you going to beat the snot out of them if you don't tell me? Fours are less likely to... Yeah, right, okay. More damage. First spent while standing still in stealth mode. Nice. Stealth speed is increased. Okay. Let's have a look down at the fighting tree. Electrical damage, still not found anything. 100% longer evasion distance. Does sound quite nice. Plus 10 on successful. No, we've not really bumped into projectiles. %50 chance on stunning the target. Or chances of stunning the target. English goods. Oops. There we go. What's this do? So I could stun lock them with that. Plus 10% damage on guard break attacks. Sounds useful. Well, we're going to bump into projectiles at some point, so we'll grab that. Oh, hello. Interesting. We've unlocked a new part of this tree. I'm now a master. Dun dun dun. I think they made a mistake when they called me a master. But I believe we have finished everything. Make all the necessary preparations. Yep. Stock up in water from the cistern. Yep. Gonna do that later. Find Bob at the power plant. Okay. That's a side quest though. Diary. Obviously the fat guy is really pissed off that he had been humiliated. Oops, shoot. Why do I keep pressing right button today? Ah, fingers are sore though. Obviously the fat guy was really pissed off that he had been humiliated in the sandpit, so he was waiting. We just kind of stood there and stared at him. But so he was waiting for us outside. Pretty sure of himself, Roy gave him a lesson. I figure it'll take some time for... Ah, right, okay, this is from Innocency's perspective. He probably would have killed them all if the guard hadn't gotten involved. I wonder where they were needed... Where they were when I needed them. Probably outside. We got together in the mess at a quiet table and Roy explained what he had in mind. He wanted to escape and was counting on my help. Of course, it seemed a bit crazy and I wondered if it had been done to make him think I could help him. But he had saved my life, it probably blah blah blah. Okay. Right, we'll just, what I'll do is I'll let you read it. So, that's the first one. Pause the video when you want to read. That's the second one. There's just too much reading and it's like, yeah, it's quite hard to read this, in my opinion. There's the third one. Fourth one. See, this diary part I'm not as interested in because we've already done it, Pretty nut. Found a syringe of... No one found a syringe item. A strange item, a syringe of serum. It's pretty nasty unless you get water from a body, but of course it's lethal. Wow! So serum is actually water. Interesting. Or at least that's what I'm grabbing from that. Okay. And voila. There we go. Fates. Yes, right, okay, we get that. Mutants or dust. So Abundance. Abundance is the oldest of the water companies. It was created after the turmoil by the survivors of the Hydro Engineering Corps of the MN, Martian nations, which managed the development of the planet's water resources. After the Great Catastrophe, Abundance had a single objective: ensure the survival of all colonists by ensuring the provision of water to as many enclaves as possible. In a way, this meant continuing the MN's mission despite losing contact with Earth. Yeah, by the way, I'm just going to be doing this for the rest of it. Ooh. I'm curious how much there is. By doing the long period of but during the long period of chaos that followed the turmoil, the founders of abundance would little by little come to understand the power they had in the new Martian society. Thus, though, they had begun a natural structure. Abundance progressively became an enlightened dictatorship, before transforming into a consortium and despotic as it was monolithic. Its hierarchical and militaristic structure has made it very powerful, despite the appearance of its rivals against whom it wages a quasi-perpetual war. Okay. Yeah, I think that's quasi-perpetual. The mutants or dust. The first class of mutation were observed after the turmoil in people who had suffered explosion from solar radiation. Since then, the mutants have reproduced and now make up a separate group called the dust. For people untouched by the radiation, the mutants are monsters. They have lost their souls and betrayed humanity. People use the dust as livestock and care little about the living conditions, which are often deplorable. More and more people are being infected by the mutation without being exposed to the sun. No one knows what the exact reason is. These mutants are immediately rejected by society and penned up, like the oldest generation. Aurora. Aurora is the youngest of the 4 water companies. It was founded by the pioneers setting to discover... Alright, we had Abundance, not Aurora. Seeking to discover new sources of water to escape from the straitjacket of the other guilds. But after some success, the risks involved in the process and the loss of technical ability would lead the guild to eventually join the war for the known resources. The stamp of mysticism each of its citizen bears is a virtue name and supposed to describe them. Today the power lies in a large number of technomancers in the ranks, as well as the daring strategic skills of the new Dowser wisdom. Interesting. Technomancers. Technomancers are people trained in the use of pre-turmoil artifacts that enable the use of fluid, the electricity produced by the human body, to give devastating effects. Each guild has technomancers, and Aurora are more than others. What? Each guild has technomancers, and Aurora has more than the others. Yeah, you missed it. That's what it was. Has more than the others. Their capabilities and harsh training make them unstable, and generally they are kept away from political power. Yeah, there's another... there's errors in this and it's making it hard to read. For example, general, they are kept away from... Alright, and in general, right. Sorry. They are kept away from power. The people consider them to be different, almost gods, and tend to fear them. The technomancers themselves foster mysticism, of course, and keep their methods a closely guarded secret. Their active partition in the last war led them to increasing their power within Aurora, and in the Dowser wisdom they would seem to have found someone ready to further their ambitions. Oh, really? Sorry about that. The Camp 19 guards are abundant soldiers within the front, withdrawn from the front for health reasons, or for failing on the battlefield. They take fewer risks, and greatest enemy is boredom. Everyone is afraid of the camp leader, technomancer Sian, or Shan, Sian? I don't know. Who is known for his intrinsic and severity. Intrinsic and severity. Camp 19 prisoners. The Camp 19 prisoners are all Aurora soldiers captured during the war. They have to work in and maintain the camp, with each designated the role of on arrival. Most of them are stoically waiting for the end of the war, but some are taking advantage of the situation and doing business or dream of escape. Roy is a strange man with a troubled past. His virtue name is Temperance, but he doesn't like being called that and prefers the name he chose himself. He was originally from Aurora and now a prisoner of war in Camp 19, to be soon set free. Innocent Smith is a young man who was caught upon in the war against Abundance, and despite himself, he is completely traumatized by the violence. Abundance despite himself. He was completely traumatized by the violence of the fighting and to have to kill other soldiers. Fatso was a pervert. So that's the best way of starting a description ever. Fatso was a pervert. His unhealthy eating appetites make him a terror of Camp 19. If he hadn't been captured by Abundance, his behaviour would probably have led to a court-martial. In a way, he is enjoying his respite and takes advantage of it often as possible by mistreating new arrivals and getting bet up by the nearest person. Xian is a technomancer in charge of Camp 19, a strict disciplinarian who is very heretical. He is feared by all who work for him, and he does not tolerate incompetence. Somewhat out of place as a leader of a prison camp, he was obviously sent there as punishment for some failing. Yeah, true. Let's shove that down a little. God, we got quite a bit to go. Mary is a young technomancer apprenticed by the leader of Camp 19, Xian. They are said to be lovers involved in a more than simple master-student relationship, but they seem to be getting quite a bit shorter. Curiosity is one of the members of Camp 19, prisoners of war in Camp 19. He is a fairly good fighter and has enough confidence in his abilities to sign up for the cleaning group in charge of eliminating moles in the galleries surrounding drilling wells. But though he can be brave, he is not reckless. He is also an avid patriot of Aurora. Okay. J is an eternal optimist, clever and resourceful. He is stalked a place in Camp 19. Staked a place in Camp 19, from which he has nothing less than tried to escape on a number of occasions. He dabbles in almost everything, knows everything that's going on in the camp, and though he is not much of a fighter, he can prove a solid ally. Bob is one of the friendliest guards, and why did I add that in? Alright, because of here. Bob is one of the guards in Camp 19. He is from Abundance. He is fairly friendly with the prisoners, helping them on occasions. As many of his comrades in the camp, he is not a career soldier, but instead an engineer before the war. Scum! Scum is the spiritual leader of Camp 19's mutants. He is humble and devoted to his people, and is prepared to do anything to improve their conditions of the dust, including starting a rebellion at the risk of his own life. Solidarity is a veterinarian before the war. But since becoming a prisoner in Camp 19, he has become a cook, earning regular mocking from his comrades. He continues to like animals, but shows a certain bitterness when it comes to his new role. Yeah. Doc is the doctor in... The Doc is the doctor in Camp 19. The Doc is the doctor. In Camp 19, a citizen of abundance, he was loyal to his guild, but was sincerely worried about his health of his prisoners, that he cares for as best as he can. Right? Roll that down a little. Prowess. Prowess is a prisoner of Camp 19. He and his friends spent their time insulting the mutants at work there. I bet the crap out of you. A former smuggler, he made his name for himself on the battlefield. Mechanic. The mechanic works in Camp 19 for abundance. Wow, is that the only place he works? The mechanic. So he's the only mechanic there is also. The mechanic works in Camp 19 for abundance. He is in charge of keeping the equipment in good order, but he has few resources to do so and always seems to be missing something. Wait a minute, now I think about it. He's running a shop, he's willing to sell me equipment, but he doesn't have any himself. So how does he sell the equipment? I'll just quickly scroll down, have a look in... Not exactly going to look at them, I'm just... Oh! Okay, nice. Well, let's go to locations. Oh god, it's going to take a while, isn't it? Mars is now a habitable planet, but the living conditions are far from harsh. Solar radiation is lethal, water is very rare, and the planet's growth is stunted. And the animals are mostly mutated. Despite everything, there are many enclaves belonging to different water guilds. Colonization of Mars. Mars was colonized 2 centuries ago by Terrans. It is still not possible to speak of the complete Terran. Okay, however, it is the beginning where were scattered enclaves in the most likely regions for human and animal colonization. Places sustained by the creation of plants and that could thrive and produce a breathable atmosphere. Cities were built on the Red Planet along the agricultural mines. Areas, mines, livestock and breeding areas, the research centres, so the colonists would sustain themselves on the planet. Different animal species were also imported, with the idea of being eventually creating a new Earth, but unfortunately the goal was brutally cut short, well before the process could be finished. Now this is the thing that keeps coming up, the turmoil. After the colonists had been on the planet for nearly 70 years, and had begun to flourish, Mars tilted on its axis during a catastrophe. During a catastrophe that affected the entire solar system. Many buildings were destroyed and communications with Earth was severed. Many of the inhabitants were forced to flee the ruined cities, and agricultural areas were exposed to terrible solar radiation. The survivors became the dust. Mutants rejected by society, water quickly began to run short, with the distribution companies gaining new power and replacing the old governments. Today? Okay. There are therefore two peoples coexisting on Mars, the dust, and those who remain quote unquote human. The later gathered under a banners of the 4 large water companies with different histories, philosophies, and ways of life. They are now in a perpetual conflict. Now Aurora, the youngest of the guilds, is at war with Abundance, but for their excellence in its generals and a large number of technomancers in its ranks and unexpected involvements of militias in the conflict, it would be doubtless It would have doubtlessly been swept aside. It would doubtless have been swept. Probably their English is not their first language, I'm guessing. Camp 19 is a camp created by Abundance to house the Aurora prisoners from the old drilling company, located away from the front and an ideal holding area. The prisoners work at different jobs, here to keep the camp running independently. Trains are the only link to the other enclave. Why am I yawning again? I'm really sorry about that. The mess is Aurora's prisoners' canteen. Believe it or not, it's only 8 o'clock. The mess is Aurora's prisoners' canteen. It is where they eat, and it is also where they get to talk to each other. It is traditionally the neurocenter, regardless of differences. Nobody fights here. A neutral location, sorry. A neutral location where people don't fight, yeah. The sandpit, or sandshire, is where prisoners can wash, if that's what you call it. It is unfortunately a dangerous place, especially for new arrivals who are unaware of the violence that can occur. Okay. Crater. The drilling well that today serves as a prisoner of war camp was set up in the middle of the giant crater whose relief can be made out here. And they're around the camp. It is extremely isolated in the middle of nowhere. Mutant enclosure. In Camp 19, the mutants are housed in an enclosure. They can leave it to work, but they are closed up again when night comes. The living conditions are to be appalling. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Recruitment office. The recruitment office is where new arrivals to Camp 19 have to go to get recorded and assigned a job. This is also where they go to ask for a different job. Drilling well, this is where water comes. Cistern, that's where water is stored. Mushroom field, that's where you grow mushrooms. Sorry, it's starting to get really obvious. The drilling well is initially built to expand the water drilling area. Unfortunately, the site's humidity attracting moles, which, yeah, you get it. The cistern Camp 19 is fed by the drilling well that stores precious water and supplies, not only the camp, but other abundant enclaves via gigantic aqueducts. Gigantor! Mushroom fields. The mushroom fields are set to grow more foods, taking advantage of the humidity generated by the drilling well. Unfortunately, the same humidity is a real treat for the moles. Power plant. The imposing power plant produces and distributes the camp's electricity needed to keep the drilling well running and for the train that brings the prisoners. Okay, anything else? Nope, there we go. So, with that all said and done, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, all the best. And if you left early, well, you wouldn't even heard that. But still, until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed.